Here we are in Garmin Connect. In the activities, click on all activities. Guess we're here. And so we get all the activities. I want just the running activities. So I click on the little runner. Then in advanced, I just want to plot what's happened in March, for instance. So we're going to do March 1st to March 24th. We aren't at the end of the month. Then the event type has to be uncategorized. And then we click on filter activities, and you can see up here is date range and event type uncategorized. And we have March 2nd through March 23rd. So now we're going to export the comma separated variability file, CSV. And here we're going to name it, let's just name it March. And save it. Now we're going to go to My Drive and New Google Sheets. Here we have an untitled spreadsheet. Let's just call it March again. And we want to import file, import. Then it's going to give us these tabs: upload, browse, and select the March CSV file. Import data. Okay, import data. Open now. There we go. I don't want all of these columns. There are this many AL columns, and I'm not interested in all of that. I just want a couple of columns. So I went about deleting them. See, if the sort sheet Z to A is down here, we've got the right thing selected. Okay, there we go, with the date up at the top. Now it put the column, the labels at the very bottom. So we're just going to have to move those up to the top. All right, and we don't need all of these columns, so we'll delete all of these. Okay, now this is what it will look like when I took all of the columns away that I didn't want. Now these columns E, F, G, and H are blank. If you don't have them blank, you can't move this thing outside of some place. You need to have rows and columns on which to move this chart around. Where this comes from is go to Insert, Chart, and you'll get a chart like this. And I'm not going to use this because I just did this. Delete it. I did this chart, and this is what it looks like. You click on Edit Chart, and then over here is the chart editor. It came set up with this data range, A1 to A10. So you need A1 to A10. That's the dates. And then it has C1 to D10. C1 to D10. Sometimes I've entered these separately, C1 to C10, D1 to D10, and have it separated by commas. But the spreadsheet did this and it works. So on the x-axis is the date. Right here is the date on the x-axis. Then there's the series, average heart rate and average pace. If you click on this, you could remove it, remove all series, add a series. See, these are the series: date, average heart rate, average pace. If I had another column selected, another series would be in here that you could select. And once you have the series selected, make sure these two are selected here. Then you select combo chart. This is the combo chart. Then you go to customize and you go to series. And this expands so you can apply these changes to all the series, the average heart rate or the average pace. So let's just look at the average heart rate. That line color is blue. That's what this is right up here. Blue. See, if I click on this, then the edit menu goes away and we have to get it back. Edit chart. And customize. And series. And then the average heart rate is on the left. That's all averages of the heart rate, the blue line. And then the average pace. So let's click on one of these and it shows the average heart rate. Line color is blue. It's 100% opacity and it's a solid line. And it's on the left axis. The average heart rate is here on this left axis. And there's no trend line. I could put a trend line through it, but you can't even see it because I keep the heart rate even. So we don't need to click that. So let's go back to the series, average pace. The line color is red. There's the average pace. And the line is straight. It's 100% opaque. And I have a trend line selected. You can see if I select this, it goes away. Select this. All right, it's a red color, 40% opacity with 2 pixels thickness. So that's the trend line. So you can see over the month, by holding my heart rate in zone 2, which is right above 100, my average pace, that's what the average pace is. The trend line through the average pace has gone from about 17.5 minutes to 17 in 10 minutes, and that's not a whole month. So you can use this technique to graph a lot of data that's in the CSV file. If you like it, please smack the like button. I'm doing a lot more of these, so if you're interested in this, subscribe. I'm going to be looking at what happens when I run in the zone 3. It produces a straight line, not a line where it's improving. Thank you for watching.